Hello everyone, welcome back to XCOM Enemy Unknown with the Enemy Within DLC. We are back continuing our tutorial playthrough of the game because we haven't had the leash taken off yet and I want to get that off. So, then I'm just really wanting to play XCOM, so I'm recording these episodes back to back. Hopefully I don't have an incident where the game crashes this time. I haven't closed the game yet. Which is also why, if I happen to have gotten any Patreons between the first video and this one releasing, I am not going to have you guys in game. Speaking of Patreon, though, if you are interested in supporting the channel, down in the description I will have a link to our Patreon page where you can sub to our Tier 1 subscription, the Locust Swarm, and you gain exclusive access to behind the scenes clips and just funny blooper reels that we have from recordings that we can't just fit into our main YouTube stuff. And on top of that, you get your name put at the end of our videos, and and as I have mentioned, you can have a chance to have your own soldier in our XCOM playthrough with your username, which I am really excited to do and potentially not get you guys killed. Yeah, that is how I'm going to word that. Anyway, that aside, though, we are continuing on. We are requested in mission control. Last time we left off, we had our first encounter with the aliens and our first mission where we were left in command of the squad rather than having Bradford, well, mostly in command of the squad rather than having Bradford tell us what to do. So, let's see what he has
Commander,
for us.
Dr. Valen reports that research is progressing in the labs, but it will still be some time before the project is complete. While we're waiting, our local satellite network has just come online, and we can now begin scanning for new activity. The process could take several days.
Ah, yes. Scanning for activity, because satellites are important. They might potentially pick up UFOs. Of course, every country has its own satellite coverage. Right now we only have a satellite over the United States. So we are just going to scan for activity and see what comes up.
Commander,
there we go.
schematics
Research
for
is
the
done.
scope targeting system are complete. They have been
The
sent to
scope
engineering.
targeting system. Yeah, they put scope as an acronym. Well,
Commander, with this research complete, my staff and I currently have nothing to study. I would like to ask your permission to autopsy the alien cadavers retrieved from your last two field operations. I'm sure you would agree that if we're going to defeat the aliens, we must understand their physiology.
that is definitely important. So we are going to indeed study the alien corpses. So yeah, we are going to cut up some sectoids. It takes 7 days, costs 3 sectoid corpses. It is crucial that we gain a thorough understanding of the alien physiology in order to develop weapons and tactics better suited to combating them. Yeah.
Thank you, Commander. I will let you know when this research has been completed.
Thank you, Dr. Valen.
Engineering
Oh,
online.
would you listen to that?
It appears Dr. Shen's staff have finally figured out how to turn their machines on.
Alright,
Commander to
so
engineering.
now we
Commander
go
to-
down to engineering to see what Shen needs.
Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Alright. So, here in engineering, this is where we do all of the building of our special equipment. So, stuff like the scope device, as Shen will say. And then we can also build med kits. And this is also where we can order aircraft and satellites, but right now they just want us to manufacture a scope. We will build one.
Fabrication of the scope device is complete. It has been delivered to the armory.
of the
Commander
scope
to the barracks.
device. Like,
Commander
scopes
to the
are
barracks.
something new. I love that.
New items and weapons from engineering will always be delivered directly to the armory, Commander.
Thank you, Bradford. So, yeah, pretty much we can equip that to any one of our soldiers. Let's take Felix, for example. We can go to loadout, and we can change out equipment, and we can replace his frag grenade with a scope.
Commander to the situation
And pretty
room.
much what that does is
Commander
give
to
him a
the
bonus
situation
to, that gives him a bonus to his aim. I think it is a, what was it, a 10%? Yeah. Well, not percent, but a plus 10 to his aim. So 65, so he would have a total of 75.
Commander, the Council has requested a word.
Yes, here we are in the situation room.
Commander, our sources have identified a number of reports regarding alien involvement in the transportation and dispersal of an unknown substance near civilian population centers. It is imperative that you investigate this activity and determine the purpose of the alien material. We will transmit further details momentarily.
Ooh.
Sounds like we better get to it.
So, this is the meld tutorial that we are being given. So yes, the council, and this is also a prime example of when the council will give you a special mission. This often is either story missions or just special requests from the council. These are different from the abductions. They do reduce panic, and if you ignore them, I believe they will increase panic, like any normal abduction. So, latest reports of alien activity indicates a potential shift in the invaders' methods. Abductions are continuing, but eyewitnesses at this site claim, excuse me, the aliens are releasing an unknown substance into the local environment. Disrupt the alien activity and retrieve a sample of this substance if possible, which...
Excellent.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing your progress.
So we have upgraded our ranger, so we are going to customize him and give him his ranger uniform, helmet, whatever you want to call it, which is this one that I use. And I'm also going to tint his armor to... let's do that light blue. Yeah, and this is the squad we'll bring. We'll just bring the same squad as last time because it is important that we get guys leveled up quickly here. And I would prefer that we don't have...
Setting down.
I would prefer to reduce the risk of soldiers being lost, so I'm going to make sure that I have a decent ratio of experienced soldiers
Get
in
ready
my
to deploy.
squads.
Our AO is within the continental United States.
Well, that's always nice. Neutralize all hostile targets and locate and secure the canisters. So yes, what the meld is, it's these
That
canisters
object
here.
is different from the others. It does not appear to be the same type of pod we've seen used by the aliens during their abduction operations. We may gain new insights if we recover it.
Be advised, Commander. Intel confirms enemy activity in this area.
So, yeah, so this is the meld from the enemy within DLC.
All over it.
So we pretty much
This
just walk
appears
up.
to be a containment device of some kind. We can only assume it has an internal self-destruct mechanism like the other alien equipment. Although it must have already been disabled somehow.
Well, isn't that convenient? Alright, so we pretty much just click on it with a soldier next to it to collect it.
There may
So,
be additional canisters like this one in the area. The more we can recover, the more we'll learn about what's inside them.
yeah, and we do have to be
Any
careful
others you
because...
find may still have operational self-destruct modules. Be careful.
Yeah, we have to be careful. One, yes, they self-destruct. Well, they self-destruct in the sense that the pod closes and you just can't collect it. It doesn't, like, explode or anything. So we're fine to be sitting next to them. However, what they do... here's a problem. We actually had sectoids run around here, so they might try and flank around the backside. So I'm actually going to send... our ranger back here. I'm gonna send Voss around back to flank that, and I'm going to send the rookies. Positioning is going to be difficult.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to send the rookies up here to go up this direction towards this other building where the other enemies are, but I'm going to keep them some cover to towards these buildings, because I don't know if that sectoid is going to come back and start shooting at us, so I want to just be careful. And despite being, I thought that was a dash action. I don't know, this game does that sometimes. We'll put him on Overwatch. Oh, yep, here it comes, right back. And he's gonna shoot at Felix there. Alright. You have made a mistake, young grasshopper. You know what?
Position confirmed.
Oh yeah! Let's just, burst in and, hold this. I missed.
Shot
63% and we missed. Alright,
I'm on the move.
I think there are more enemies up here. We'll put you on Overwatch. You are going to move up 63%.
Will do.
64%. Not much of an improvement, but I'll take it. Yep, there we go. Nailed it. Perfect. Alright. Let's move the rookie, the other rookie up, and we'll put him on
Heading there
Overwatch.
now.
We'll just bring him up here, because I think we should be good. Let us see what they are going to do, which is nothing. So I believe they're hiding in this building somewhere. There could be some up here in this fog, in the fog of war area there. Yeah, we have a limited sight range, so I actually don't have too many clues as to where they are, but you know, the map is small enough we can probably guess. I'm actually going to send Voss around the backside.
Look sharp, enemies
Oh,
rolling up.
yep, there's an enemy. I should have had him go on to run and gun, which is the Ranger's special ability that allows us to dash and then still make an attack action.
Okay.
You are going to come up here, and then we might have to dash you back depending. Okay, so that building looks empty. I don't see any up there. Just out of caution, I'm going to move you up to there. Oh, yep, you see an enemy. Okay, you see that enemy. I'm actually going to move this guy up here to the truck. So anyways, guys, guys and gals, I don't know who I will not discriminate gender amongst my viewers. Hold on. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, you know what, guys, I'm just going to ask simply, how have your guys' day gone? I want to start up a conversation in the comments. I never do that. You know, so guys, if you want to talk to me in the description, why did I do that? So that guy was on Overwatch, and I, like an idiot, decided to run my guy out here and get shot at.
The mechanism is still intact and priming for detonation. You need to move quickly to recover it before it's too late.
Thank you, Shen. So that's Shen telling us, yeah, these things have a timer. It's based on turns, so we have 5 turns to disable to recover the meld before it just self-destructs and we can't get it. Hey, you, hold this.
I'm about to start
Pasted. Alright, the match hasn't ended, so I believe there is still enemies around. I do not know
Position
where.
confirmed.
Move you up, put you on Overwatch.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I think they'll probably be
Enemy
somewhere around
spotted.
here. Yep, there he is. Oh, rookie's taking the Overwatch shot. And he missed. Alright. We can probably toss a grenade over there and call it a day. Nope, we're out of range for grenades, so we'll just put him on Overwatch. And we will move up our heavy support. And there we go. Oh no, you're not flanking. No, you're not. Okay. Whew. That was close. Alright, I want the rookies to get the kill because I want the rookies to level up. So we are going to move him up to here. Not a great shot, but I'll take it. 59%. Now it's 50-50 shot. We hit, but was not enough damage to kill, which is the downside of using a conventional assault rifle. Let's move up the other one and see if we can't put him down for good. Yep, 62%. Nope, we whiffed it.
Shot failed to connect.
Let's get Voss up here. We'll use run and gun to dash up, close the distance. We'll grab up the meld just to be sure. Better safe than sorry, and then we will blast.
Commander.
There we
That should
go.
provide us with an ample supply of this substance for analysis.
Well done, Commander. Recovering this material should give us a leg up on whatever it is the aliens are developing. I'm sure the doctors will be eager to get started.
I know I'm eager to get started. All right. Let's return to base. So that should level up our other two rookies. Yeah. So that should, yep. So we got our medic and our sniper. So we'll start with the medic. Well, we'll start with our support. Support units are usually either, you know, fire support, stuff along the lines of, you know, giving smoke cover and just all-around support bonuses to other soldiers. And they're able to have a lot of bonuses to their Overwatch, like taking multiple Overwatch shots and stuff like that. If I recall correctly, that's how the support works in this game. I know XCOM 2 has that, where you can take multiple shots, but the support's also known as the specialist in that game, which is a bit different. But support is mostly known for being a squad medic. So these two different specialization branches, I usually only stick to one side for each soldier. Sometimes I might mix it up. But I think this side is the medic side, so you get a lot of bonuses to med kits and whatnot. Like you get extra uses, you heal more. The support class gets a smoke grenade that gives a flat defense bonus, but there's also there's also abilities that will give them bonuses to that smoke grenade. So we'll get into that more later. But we also got ourselves our marksman. So marksman is our sniper rifle, or actually I take that back, the class is called sniper. So yeah, we get our sniper rifle, which they have a very peculiar firing technique where they use a method that I would only recommend using when you are sitting down on a bench, but I'm not going to discuss that too much. They get bonuses, you know, like they can sit back and use that sniper rifle to, you know, getting just picking off targets at long distance and all that. They get bonuses to height advantage depending on what path you choose, or they can just be run and gun marksmans, pure sniper, or, you know, a marksman that can run and gun a bit. I will usually have at least one of each type of soldier lying around, so we'll get into that more later, though. Right now we got meld, we got sectoid corpses and weapon fragments, but we got all 20 melds, so that's nice. New substance is remarkable. It's no wonder the aliens wish to witness its effects on human physiology. If we can direct those efforts to our own ends, however, if we can direct those efforts to our own ends, however, their experiments may prove a major miscalculation.
Remember, we will be watching.
Yeah.
Commander, good news. The Council has donated a satellite. Our current satellite uplink facility can support up to 2 satellites, so I recommend we launch the new one immediately.
All right, Bradford. Excuse me. Alright, so yes, we can now, the council gave us a satellite that we can just launch. And every country will give you different bonuses depending on, you know, what. Every country will give you different bonuses depending when you launch a satellite. So like Canada will give us $100 per month. And because we already have a satellite in the United States, the satellite coverage bonus for the continent, we would also get, for 2 satellites, one in the US and one in Canada, we would get 2 satellites and 2 engineers a month from Canada. And for the US, that would also give us the same. Oh wait, no, that's just I'm sorry, that just gives us an overall bonus for the continent. So 2 satellites in the continent gives us more scientists and engineers, and right now we only get one of each per month from the one in the US. And eventually, with enough satellite coverage in the entire, if you get satellite coverage for the entire continent, you get the bonus that that continent provides. So like Africa can still give us that 30% income boost if we have satellites in every African country. Right now though, we are probably going to do China, because China gives us the 100 per month, which I think is the most a country will give you. Oh, I take that back. Russia would give us 150. But I'm going to put over China because that would reduce the panic in China by, I think, by 2. Maybe. So that would actually get us back down to the lowest level without going over. And we also get 100 extra credits a month. So we will do that. And it will also give us plus 2 engineers a month from Asia. So we'll do that.
Facilities at maximum capacity.
Now we don't have any interceptors
With this
stationed.
additional satellite in place, we've gained a significant upgrade to our overall coverage. I recommend we begin scanning for alien contacts right away.
Yeah. So right now we don't have any interceptor coverage. Let me see if I can. Does not appear that it's going to let me take care of that right now, but pretty much we start with 2 interceptors. I could have had one stationed over there, but I neglected that, so we're just going to scan and see what happens. Oh, here we go. Research
You're
finished.
telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Little does Bradford know, I was already watching. Alright, anyway. So we just finished xenobiology, and it looks like they're going to want us to capture a live alien next. So that means we will need to research the arc thrower and construct an arc thrower and a containment facility, which we can take care of pretty quickly.
Commander, based on Dr. Valen's report, I recommend we begin researching the new weapon she's calling the arc thrower in the labs. Once completed, we can send the plans down to engineering for fabrication, and then equip one of our troops with it in the barracks. Dr. Shen and the engineering team are also waiting on approval for construction of the containment facility that we'll need in order to house the alien captive.
Commander to engineering.
All right.
Commander to engineering.
So go over to engineering.
Commander, no doubt you are aware of Dr. Valen's request to capture one of the aliens. A sound plan, but she fails to realize that we lack a facility to safely contain a live specimen. With your approval, my team and I will begin construction of a suitable facility.
Yes, we must build the prison cell. I don't really want to put it up here, but it's like the only place, it will allow me to build it, so, for the tutorial, so we are just going to build it up there. Right in between our officer training center and our, I can't speak today. Our officer training school and our satellite uplink, so not ideal, but we'll do it anyway, because that's the only option I got. It's going to cost us 85 credits, 5 power. We do have a power limit on the facility, on our base. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And then, you know, time to build is going to take 7 days, so we'll
Thank you, Commander. I'll let you know when the facility is ready. Dr. Valen has asked to see you, Commander. No doubt she wishes to explain her plan, personally.
Commander,
Yeah,
to the
lovely.
research lab.
All right.
Commander,
To the research lab.
Commander, I'm sure you've been briefed on my request. With your authorization, we can begin research on the arc thrower immediately.
Here's the thing. You aren't gonna start on the arc thrower because I want you to do the alien materials, because
Commander, to
that gives
mission
us
control.
access to
Commander, to
better
mission control.
armor. Because it allows me to build vests that I can put in the equipment slots rather than grenades or the scope. On top of that, engineering, I want you to build me a med kit so I can put that on our support. And as well as that, let's go to the hangar and let us transfer Raven. No, I want to transfer Raven 2 here to Asia. Transfer to Asia. No, don't order. Transfer. It does not want me to transfer aircraft yet. How much would it cost to order one? 20. With a monthly cost of 10. Let us do that so we can have one ready in 10 days. And we
Commander,
will...
to mission control.
Commander,
Okay.
we're picking up widespread radio chatter indicating UFO sightings within our current satellite coverage area. We should begin scanning for contacts as soon as possible.
Oh, excuse me. Yep, so satellite coverage over China in 2 days. We'll have the interceptor for Asia in 3 days, so let us just scan.
Satellite coverage now available over
There we go.
China.
Interceptor has arrived over Asia. And we've also completed our research, so let us... Now we will do the arc thrower. Because that research, I believe, gave us access to the nanofiber vest, which is something I can just give to our peeps. We'll build one of those for now because I know I can give that to
Commander,
Felix.
to mission control.
Alright. Here we are on mission control. Let's scan.
Looks like that satellite we launched paid off. We're picking up an unidentified fast mover. If we scramble an interceptor now, we may be able to take it down.
That is not the satellite we launched, but we'll go with it. So, scramble the interceptors. We'll send Raven 1 with avalanche missiles to hopefully take down the UFO. It's only a small one, so it should be fine, but they do get bigger. And therefore more deadly.
We have eyes on the bandit.
So if we feel like the risk is too high, we can always abort, because these guys do shoot back. There we go. Nailed it out of the sky without any serious damage. I mean, we sustained heavy damage in the encounter, but, you know, realistically our health wasn't that low. Well, it was getting there, though. We shot down the UFO, so let's leave a report.
Central, this is Voodoo 37. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. All right, people.
All right.
Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
One sturdy spacecraft right there. All right, let's send the Sky Ranger. We are going to edit unit because I want you to take, not customize. We will give you the nanofiber vest. You can keep your grenade. You will have the scope. Snipers, scopes, makes sense. Stack that bonus. On top of that, we are going to customize you to have your helmet. That one. And we will make you a classic green. And then you will be customize. You are going to wear that helmet. And you are going to be a medic, so we will make you white. Here we go, give him a grenade. Actually, on top of that, we are going to change your armor decor. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Nice, plastoid, plastic, white. Kind of looks like a stormtrooper. Anyway. Let's launch the mission. No rookies this time, just our squaddies. We'll save the rookies for an abduction mission.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
But we are going to have some special
Get ready to
opponents
deploy.
on this
Our
one.
AO is within the continental United States.
Alright, let's launch. Only you can prevent forest fires. I sure as hell didn't. Here we go. Alright. So this is going to be a interesting one.
Loud and clear,
So-
Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike One is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Let's see here. Can I see the meld can? Sometimes you can see the meld canisters through the fog of war. You can kind of see their outline, so you can
Looks like the
figure
crash
out.
site is dead ahead. We should expect heavy resistance
yeah,
here.
Here.
There's no telling how many hostiles were on board.
Can I get to?
Approach
Yeah,
the
there's
craft
one
with
right
caution
here.
and attempt a breach if
You
possible.
can kind of see that spinning top. It's a little cheaty, but I like to know where they are so I don't accidentally blow them up and I can just get to them. The other one, I don't know where the other one is. So, because meld canisters will show up every abduction mission and every UFO that you shoot down. They'll pretty much show up in every mission that you do that isn't like a story mission or something. I don't know where the other one is, so I'm not going to waste any more time. We're just going to start moving in. We'll actually start with our sniper. We'll move him up and just put him on Overwatch with his pistol, because you can't move and shoot the sniper rifle to start out with. That is an ability you have to unlock. And now we'll move up the rest of the squad. We're not gonna move them up too far, but oh, there's the other one. Yeah, we'll have these.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll have the squad move up. We'll have the ranger go up to Voss. Move up to grab that, but we have contact. Contact front! What are they gonna do? Yep.
That was close.
Huh, you missed. That guy's gonna be easy to flank.
It's raining death over here.
Alright. Same shot. Let's get Felix over here. Take out that one and then go from there. 67% on the flanking shot that close isn't great, but we'll go with it. Let's see if we can use the sniper to pick off this one over here. Oh, you don't have squad sight. That's a problem. Well, we'll just move you up then. So, squad sight's important because so soldiers only have a limited visual range. Snipers can have the ability to use the vision of other squad mates as for their own firing arcs. So pretty much you can have the sniper sitting at the back of the map and they'll be able to make shots all the way across the map if another soldier is able to see said enemy, which is useful when you are like in very open maps. Let's see if we can't put down this one before he gets to shoot. There we go. And now I am fine with moving Voss up here to hopefully get the meld before it detonates. Although I heard something up in the corner there, so I'm not. Let's see if we can't get everyone to dash over.
Here they come.
Oh, yep. Here's more enemies. Okay. I don't wanna accidentally move up into a position that I'm going to end up regretting, so we'll just do that.
Affirmative.
Move you up. Voss, you go up and grab the meld, and then we will fold in to here. And here they come. Alright. And we get to take our Overwatch. Missed.
Shot wide.
And as your soldiers level up, you do get bonuses to aim, so those Overwatch shots will be more effective later on. That one's going into Overwatch. Can my sniper see the enemy now? Probably not, because he didn't. Oh, yes he can. Alright, we got a 76% chance to hit, so let's take it. Nailed it. Perfect. Alright, let's move up Felix here and try and oh, he was on Overwatch. This is why it's important to make sure you are watching the
still
screen.
intact. They've got some kind of energy field protecting parts of the ship. I have to look for an opening.
Well, I found a pretty blatant opening because it is certainly not intact, but I can see what you're going on about. Alright. I'm gonna move up Voss all the way up here, and then we'll push in through that middle door. And then
Solid copy.
We'll move our medic up here. 52%. I'm actually gonna put him on Overwatch. Let's try and keep this guy pinned down a bit. Now he's gonna go on Overwatch himself. This is a standoff. Our sniper does not have eyes on, so we will actually use our medic to try and shoot the enemy because he can't. Nope, that didn't work. All right. What do we want to do? I can always shoot him with a rocket. It's a bit of a waste. Oh, nope, we got it. 45% we nail it. Perfect. Let's breach.
Enemy spotted.
The readings coming from that creature are like nothing I've ever seen.
Oh, hi there.
You can study it when it's dead, Doctor. Let's
there's no
take
need
that
to
thing
use
down.
run and gun. Let's just come over here because he's not on Overwatch and blast. Oh, 100%. Yeah, he's screwed. Just like that.
Mission accomplished.
And
It seems to have vanished.
oh yeah, I blasted him at the speed of sound and made him disappear into the next dimension. That's what happened. And because the other container didn't detonate and we killed all the enemies, we managed to recover both containers. So, yay, we got more meld. We should be able to do the meld research now, which gives us access to goody goodies. Lots of fun stuff. Where? Warg. And we have our first promotion. Felix is now a corporal. which allows us to either do hollow targeting, which gives us a which shooting or suppressing enemies gives allies a +10 to aim on that target for the rest of the round. And then there's also Bullet Swarm, or we can get Bullet Swarm, which standard shots as a primary weapon no longer end the turn, so we can take a shot with the LMG as our first action, and it doesn't end the turn. Usually, any other weapon it would, but in this case, we can shoot and then move. So, but right now, I think what I am going to do, let's do hollow targeting, because I think early on that will be the bigger bonus for the rest of the squad. It would help the rest of the squad aim if I'm just using Felix as a suppressive gunner. And yeah, that would just help us out in the long run. Alright, so we got damaged power source, a damaged flight computer, a intact flight computer, and then 20 meld, and then some weapon fragments, alloys, and Illyrium, and some corpses.
Welcome back, Commander. I wanted to speak to you about our current fleet of interceptors. It's crucial that we keep several of these aircraft on high alert. We'll need them to intercept any future alien contacts, and it's likely we'll suffer some losses in the process. I think it's also worth mentioning that even a full squadron of interceptors will do no good against our enemy if we don't know where they are. Additional satellite coverage will be required before we are able to detect alien craft elsewhere on the planet. Visit us in engineering should you wish to build additional satellites. Goodbye, Commander.
Thank you, Dr. Shen. Alright. XCOM database is now unlocked, and at this point we are pretty much done with the tutorial. What is our research? 6 days on the arc thrower. Yeah, we are pretty much done on the tutorial now. The leash is off. We are able to go and do whatever now. We can build whatever facilities, and actually, that being said, I am going to start construction on an access lift. And quite possibly, I think we're going to start, I'm going to excavate this and build a power facility here, because that is going to allow us to expand quite rapidly, and this is only going to be a temporary thing, our power being up here, because these steam tiles in our facility will allow us to build steam plants, or geothermal plants, which give us a lot of energy, and we're going to want to build power plants next to each other, so because that just gives them flat bonuses. So let's go to the gray market, because we can also actually sell the damaged computer and power source, because they don't have any research benefit. It's just purely stuff that we can sell.
Receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Alright, anyway. So yeah, we can actually just sell anything that we pick up from the aliens here on the gray market. It's like a alien black market. So we can sell corpses, resources, and then just, stuff that we pick up. So, there are things that we can't use that we can just sell, so we're going to be checking back here often. At the moment. So let's complete the transaction and gain some money. And then I'll keep the sectoid corpses for now, but I usually don't keep a ridiculous amount of those, so 19 is probably a bit excessive, but it's been a while, so I don't know what I'm going to need for research and whatnot. And yeah, so with that, guys, though, I think we'll call this episode done. So if you all enjoyed, please leave a like and a comment. Lets us know that we are doing good. Like I asked earlier, I want to know how you guys' days have been going. I am genuinely curious. And on top of that, if you guys are interested and you want your name on a soldier in this playthrough, go check out our Patreon down below. Get that tier 1 sub. You can have your name in this game, along with having your name at the end of every video. And on top of that, You get access to the exclusive content, behind the scenes, blooper reels, fun stuff, fun all the way around, and you might even get a chance to talk to us. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.